Hi guys, Fat Girl Forever here. Well, I was supposed to make a video last night, but I didn't go to bed until like 1:30 in the morning. So sorry. But it's good. During my weekend. By the way, before I get into the weekend, I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving. I did. Also for Halloween. Also you guys had a great Halloween last month, and I hope that you guys have great Thanksgiving. Anyways, sorry. During the weekend, I watched a video where a kid and his mom asked him to give him chores, and he wrote down how much she owes him from doing the chores. Then when he handed the paper back to show her how much it would pay, how much she has to pay him for it, she turned it on back and wrote Seth, carried you 9 months, free. Being a mom, free. And doing all kinds of stuff for free, giving up light hours and everything. Our mothers give us life, and we don't owe them nothing. All they want in return is help around the house. For people that are teenagers, 13 and up, and you guys are living with your mom and dad, when your mom and your dad, when your mom and dad tells you to do stuff, do it right away. Don't make them ask you once. Don't ask them twice or anything. Don't let them ask you twice or more. If you can help it, don't let them have to tell you to do it. Just do it. When you see something like the dishes need to be done, poop on the floor or anything, pick it up so they don't have to, and they don't have to ask you, because it will be a lot more difference than not doing them and waiting until they tells you 1,000 times to do this or do that. No. Our parents give our life. Our moms especially, they carried us for 9 months, give up on the sleep, take care of us when we're sick, make sure we go to school on time, and everything. They did all our lives for free. That's because that's being a love for a mom. I realized that in my life, I wasn't being a good daughter since I was 13 and up. I refuse to do anything. I'm lazy and everything. The only thing I do is play games or make videos, which my computer is down. My laptop is down right now until I'll be able to fix it, hopefully sometime next year. So I have to use my phone. So, yeah, me. But anyways, and I realized how much granted that I took my parents, my mother, especially my mother. She had one, I remember, I believe it was last month, that it was my week for dishes. She had to tell me 100 times to do the dishes. Sorry. But this time is going to be different. I'm going to change because I love my mother to death, and I love my family too much. So I'd rather do the dishes without being told. Do anything without being told. Or at least told once, so I know what to do. And just do it. Just do it and get over with. That way, you have a happy parents, happy mother, and you can be always happy too. And everything. Just remember, our mothers and fathers won't be here for very long. We all going to die someday, especially our parents. So we might want to be the best. I'm 18. I'm still live with my mama. That's because she wants to make sure I can get on my feet and make sure everything else. And right now, getting on my feet is kind of heavy right now. So I'm living in the RV because my sister and her husband is living in the house and my brother's living in the camper. So, and I have my privacy. But hey, but yeah, you need to think. If you husband, think about it. When you sit at home, think about it. Think about everything your mother done for you. She's the one that makes sure we have our game systems, phones, every single little thing you have. Your mother makes sure you have it. They have to make sure you are happy because they want to make sure that you have a good life before. Even if they haven't had a good life, they will make sure you had one. Or if they did have a good life, they will make sure you have a good one too. They want to make sure you don't follow their path and make sure your dreams come true and follow your dreams. They want to make sure you can do everything else in your dreams, in your heart, follow your heart more and everything. My mother was very young when she had me and my siblings. She was very young. My sister's young when she had my nephew. They were very young, so they didn't have time. My mom didn't have time to go to college because she has 3 kids to take care of. And I have to take care of and make sure her 3 kids are okay and everything. I remember in September, it was in September, I was in 4th grade. My brother was in 5th. I can't remember what year it was anyways. Our house caught on fire. And I believe it was the weekend. Our house caught on fire. And what happened was our mom was working, our dad was working. He works all the way in Charleston. So he has to sleep in his own damn car or stay at his older son's house. That's okay. Until he finally retired. Anyways, my sister was old enough to watch me and my brother. My brother went to next door to our aunt's, and it was fixed stuff. Dinner was done, so me and my sister was going over there to tell my brother. So I grabbed my shoes from mine in her room. I was in the hallway putting them on while my sister was in our room getting her shoes on because my shoes was in the hallway. I was getting my shoes on and I saw a piece of paper on fire in our brother's room, and I know how dangerous fires are, so I called my sister and I told her there's fire in Robert's room. She came out of the room, and she put out the fire. She did. And we left the house, because our brother's room was a mess. It was a mess. There was clothes everywhere. His alarm clock was covered with clothes and under, and over the clothes too at the same time. And oh my God, it was horrible. Anyways, so we went to my aunt's to go get Robert. On the way home, our brother was behind us. It was my sister, my brother, then me, actually, because I was right behind them. I walk slow, so. And we saw smoke coming from the house, and we saw my sister ran, and my brother ran. She opened the door. She told me and my brother to stay away. She opened the door, and I can tell there was flames in the house. And I knew that the house was on fire. Our brother went to next door to go get our aunt and our uncle. We had a pool in the backyard, and it was filled up. So our uncle, it was in my brother's room. The fire was in my brother's room, and I was scared to death. Our cousin was calling the fire department. Our uncle had that fire out before the fire department showed up. They went inside to make sure that there was no more fire, it was safe, and everything. I was scared out of my mind. Me and my siblings were walking to our aunt's because our mom was on the way home from work because our aunt called her and let her know what's going on. She came home. She was rushing. She rushed home and everything. She told her boss that, hey, I need to go home. My house caught on fire. I need to go see if my kid's okay. And I can't remember if it was a boy, if her boss was a girl or a boy. I think it was a boy. I think it was a man. Sorry, not a boy. And he let her go. They let her go. And, we was coming into my aunt's front yard because there was a crack before she finished it up. There was a crack between her house and the fence, and we went through the fence to get in the front yard. Our mom parked in the front yard, and she saw us coming from the backyard to the front yard. And we can tell that she was scared for mine. She was in tears. We was in tears because that's our home. It's been our home since 2003. So we was. My mom was glad that all three of us were okay. We were out the house before it started because my sister told her what happened. She's like, Mom's like, what happened? And she said, well, me and Ashley went to, me and my sister, we went to Leslie to come over here to get Robert and to tell him dinner was done. It was 67 night, so I was telling him, and when we on the way back, we saw our smoke come from the house, and we ran, and Robert went to go get Leslie and Phil and all that. Our mom told me and my siblings to stay at Leslie's until close to clear. But, you know, we was just, in the backyard, there's a big, gate right there. It should be a gate, but it's a big gap, kind of. They're supposed to put a gate up. I don't know when, though. It's been years, and they still haven't put a gate up. But, anyways, we were standing in the gap. There was two fire trucks there, an officer, and a fire rescue if there's any rescues or anything. And the officers tell us to come here, so we came and he gave us candy, and that was fun. I think. I don't remember. I only remember half of it. Anyways, so we went to the house. Me and my siblings from our mom and a fireman to the backyard, and we saw this huge hole where a plug and a window supposed to be. The window was still there. It's just the the glass is gone. That's it. Everything in my brother's room were gone. His clothes, everything. They did find out what cause of it. It was a spark from his SpongeBob alarm clock that he had, and it sparked on his clothes, and that's what started the fire. My mother's room never got touched because her room was closed and locked, locked and loaded. So it was her room's the only one that didn't get touched. My sister's room. All we can smell was smoke. Of course, all we're going to do is smell smoke because the house was just on fire. It was the next morning. Me and my sister, our mom, and our mom went to the house to see what kind of damage this fire done. My mom tell us, girls, you go check your room. Robert, you might want to check your room and see what's good and what's not, from the fire. So, and she went to check the rest of the house. Me and my sister went to our room, and my brother went to his. Our room only got touched by smoke and heat. That's it. I have this one covered with flowers. It's pink and white with flowers. I had it since 4th grade, and since the fire, I still have it because all I needed was a wash, and that's it. It smoked for a couple weeks, but I still have it from 4th grade. That cover been with me ever since. The cover keeps me warm at night. It keeps me warm. Keep me warm when I'm sick and everything. So of course I'm going to keep it. But our our Easter baskets from that year were melted. My sister, there was this plastic thing that my sister loved that was gone. Our mom got us a metal bed, but it had smoke on it, and it was getting rusty and everything, because we left it outside for a long time. My mom had to go get us our a new bunk bed, because we have a bunk bed that we have more room in our room, so we use bunk beds. I'm on top and my sister was on the bottom. Anyways, because my sister is afraid of heights. So everything in my brother's room was gone. Our Christmas tree, our decorations, everything was gone. Me and my sister worked on our room, cleaning it out so we can get it so my family can get in there. Our mom had to take out our closets because it was so bad. Oh my god. I was glad I was in there. When me, my brother, and my sister went to school. I believe our sister was in middle school still. Me and my brother and my sister went to school. Our mother had to be there, of course. Our mother told our our school principal, and that we had a fire in the house, and this is all that we have until we go look through it. Until we'd be able to wash all their clothes and everything. She's like, okay, so our mom left. The principal walked with me and my brother. We went to my classrooms first and said, hey, Miss, I can't remember my fourth grade teachers. I know one is Miss Vincent or Mrs. Vincent, one of them, and said her house caught on fire, so she has to be in regular clothes until they get everything situated. Okay, same thing with her brother. That one. So we've been wearing regular clothes for a week for school. Until we finally be able to get our school uniforms and get wash them and get the smoke out. And for my brother, we had to go buy him new ones. And they're like expensive. Anyways, so we pretty much had to redo my brother's room. Mostly, we had to get a new refrigerator. We had to get a new stove, and pretty much everything what we have in our house now is new. But yeah. So, like I said, thinking about it, from my story, from the story I just told you, think about it. If your house got on fire like that, without no one being there, and thank God, think about what your mom would do. Our mom freaked out, scared, in tears. She was worried if one of us got hurt. She was so worried because she never thought it could happen to us. So think about that. Our mother worries. All our mothers worries so much about us because we are their children. We are her kids. Our mothers do care about us. You might not think that your mother don't care about you, but what she's doing to you will help you in the future when you have your own damn kids. But yeah, just think about it. And once she asks you to do something, do it. Don't say, oh, you gotta pay me $5 or pay me $10 for that. No. She did everything for us for free to make sure we had a good life, carried us 9 months, and they risked their sleep for us and took care of us when we were sick for free. All of that was free. So think about that. Okay? Here's my advice for you. Like I said, you shouldn't have them asking you to do something. You should do it yourself if you see it needs to be done. Here's my advice. If your mother or father tells you to do something, do it. Don't let them ask you 100 times. Just do it. Okay? I gotta go. Because I have stuff to do, I guess you would call it. So I gotta go. Sorry. I gotta go. And I'll see you next time. Comment. Tell me what you think about the story, which is a true story. And what else do you think you can do to help your mom and dad from everything else? Bye.